everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am going to be doing my bigger brighter eyes makeup tutorial. I have really small eyes. I also have really small delicate thin lashes that I absolutely hate, and so I've come up with a makeup routine that really helps me make my eyes look bigger and fuller and more awake and fresh. So yeah, that is today's makeup tutorial, and let's just go ahead and get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do to get the look of bigger eyes is you want to start with eyebrows. So I highly recommend filling in your eyebrows if you want your eyes to look bigger. If you already fill in your eyebrows, awesome, but if you don't, I highly suggest trying this out. I used to be anti-filling in my eyebrows because I just always thought that all the brow products just didn't look natural enough for me. I'm just a very natural makeup person. But then I found out that you can use eyeshadow to fill in your eyebrows, and I found a shade that matches my hair pretty well, so I thought that that looked really natural, and so I've started doing that. So I'm just going to take my Fantasy Cosmetics little brow comb slash brush thing, and I'm just going to brush up my eyebrows. Okay, so for this makeup look, I'm going to do one eye only so you can see the difference between a no makeup eye and this makeup look that will make your eyes look bigger. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Naked Basics palette by Urban Decay. I am in love with this palette, and I've used pretty much all of it up as you can see. So I highly recommend this product. It was such a great buy, and it's lasted me. I've had this thing for 2 years now, so it was a really great buy. So I'm just going to be taking the shade Foxy, this one right here, and this is what I use to fill in my eyebrows. So then using this little no-name, really old brush from Forever 21, it's just a flat, kind of curved brush, as you can see. So I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to fill in my eyebrow. Okay, so next I am going to be taking this eyeshadow palette from Ulta, and I am going to be applying the shade China Doll, which is this little guy right here, for a transition color in the crease, kind of blending up onto the brow bone. And I really love this color, and what I find this color does is when I apply my actual crease color, it just makes the crease look very blended and big and bright and just more fuller. And so I'm just going to take this color and I'm just going to apply it in my crease and up onto the brow bone using windshield wiper motions, and then also I'm going to be using circular motions as well. The brush that I'm using is just a little no-name blending brush that I got from Walmart. So again, you're just windshield wiper motions and then small circular motions. I learned this technique from Jaclyn Hill from one of her videos, and she says that this is the technique that you use to make sure that your eyeshadow is nice and blended. So I really like this technique. Okay, so next I'm going to be applying the shade Milk Chocolate, and it's this one right here. And then using my Fantasy Cosmetics, I don't know what this brush is called. It's very similar to this little no-name brush that I have from Forever 21. It's just a little bit bigger and a little bit fuller, as you can see. So yeah, or if you want to use a blending brush or a crease brush, whatever you have. This is just what I have, and it's what I like to use. So I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to apply it directly to my crease. Like that, using the same technique as I did before, using the windshield wiper motion and then the small circular motion, just to make sure it's nice and blended. Okay, so going back to my Naked Basics palette, I'm going to be taking the shade Naked 2, this one right here. Let me get this where we can see it better. This one right here, it's just a nice light tan color, and I'm just going to take that using just another eyeshadow brush. I'm sorry, I don't have like the names for these brushes or anything like that, so just use what you have. It'll be just fine. So yeah, I'm just taking that shade and I'm just applying that directly to my lid. And you want a nice bright lid to make your eyes pop when you're wanting them to look bigger. Okay, next I am still taking the Naked Basics palette and I'm taking the shade Crave, this one right here. It's just a really nice kind of light white color, kind of an off-white color. And I'm actually just going to be taking my finger and getting some of that product on there, and I'm just going to be adding this right into that inner corner of my eye. And this is really going to make the eye pop. And nice bright inner corner really brings out the color of your eyes, and it makes you look more awake and more refreshed. So I really like to add this step when I'm trying to make my eyes look bigger. Okay, so this next step is optional. I just prefer to do it because my lashes are so small and thin and brittle. When I apply mascara, they just don't look long or voluminous or anything like that. So what I like to do is I like to just take a little smudge brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Rustic back in the Ulta eyeshadow palette, this one right here. I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to line my lash line just a little bit. I don't want the full eyeliner effect, but I just want a little something extra to give me a little bit more volume to my lash line. Okay, so this may not look like much, but it definitely helps me when I'm applying my mascara, and you'll see here in a little bit how this it makes my lashes look so much more voluminous. Okay, so now it is time for mascara. And the first mascara that I use, I actually use two different mascaras. I just find that it works better for me. I just have this little combo that I use. Like I said, my eyelashes are super tiny, so I need a little extra something when I'm doing mascara. So the first mascara that I'm using is the Scandalized Flex Mascara by Rimmel London, and it just comes in this little green tube like this, and it's a super nice big brush. I love it so much. It gives me so much volume, and it's not clumpy at all whatsoever. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a coat of this mascara on the top and bottom lashes. Okay, so I've applied the one coat of the Scandalized mascara, and now I am going to go in with the Lorac Pro Plus Fiber Mascara, and I am obsessed with this mascara. This mascara is incredible. I've actually had this same tube since August of 2015, and I love it so much. It lengthens my lashes so much, which I absolutely need. So I'm just going to go in with that, and I'm not going to completely coat my whole eyelashes again. I'm really just going to go in on the ends of my eyelashes and just kind of do a wiggling motion just to really help those fibers in the mascara kind of lengthen my lashes. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go in one more time with the Scandalized mascara. I really just kind of feel like this locks in everything. It locks in the fibers from the Lorac Pro Plus Fiber mascara and just kind of gives it that finished look. So I'm just going to do that one more time. Okay, so for the last step, all I do is I take either a white or nude eyeliner and I apply it to the waterline on the bottom, and what that does is it kind of like, it just opens the eye up a little bit more, makes it look bigger. So I'm just going to take my little white eyeliner that I just got from Ulta. It's a dual-ended eyeliner, and the other side was, it's like this blue color, but I just used the white side. So I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to apply that to my waterline. Okay, so that is it. You can really tell the difference between how small this eye looks versus how big and open and fresh and awake this eye looks. So yeah, I'll just do that. Do the small eye and a nice bright and awake eye. So yeah, that is it, how I get my big eyes. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned next week for a hair tutorial. So I will see you guys back here next Thursday on Madam Cosmetologist. Bye guys.